Is toddler separation anxiety at night turning your evenings into heart-wrenching battles? Is the bedtime routine taking forever? Is your toddler permanently getting out of bed? Are you facing endless requests for drinks of water and bathroom visits, ending in later and later bedtimes, tears, and frustration? After 40 years of helping parents overcome this challenge, I have developed an approach to easing toddler separation anxiety at night that works when nothing else does. So let's get into it. At its core, toddler separation anxiety is driven by their very natural desire to not be left alone. So how do you help them overcome this desire and be content with their own company when you wish them good night? As I've already said, your toddler likes nothing more than being with you in their world. I like to imagine that your toddler has a love and attention bucket that needs to be full by the end of each day. In my experience, the fuller that bucket, the easier it is for them to settle to sleep. This means that you need to ensure you are spending enough one-on-one time with your toddler during the course of the day. Now, this can include doing household chores together, cooking together, taking a trip to the park, or if your toddler attends daycare and nursery, make sure when they come home you spend 15 minutes of undistracted time with your toddler that purely focuses on them. The important thing is that by the end of the day, they feel that they have spent enough quality time with you. Of course, it wouldn't be me if I did not talk about the all-important bedtime routine. Giving your toddler the security of a regular and recognizable bedtime routine makes them feel safe and establishes strong sleep associations, preparing them to say goodnight. A regular bedtime routine that includes a warm bath, reading a book, and a cuddle makes it easier for your toddler to settle without you. If you'd like more information on how to establish those all-important bedtime routines, then download my free Bedtime and Nap cheat sheet in the description box below. Separation anxiety at bedtime typically increases with your toddler's developing imagination, and with it comes fears of the dark and the possibility of monsters under the bed. It's really important that you address those fears in order to alleviate some of that separation anxiety. If you'd like to learn more how to do this effectively, then watch this video. Also, read books during the day about how to manage fears of the dark. I have put a link in the description box below to my favorite ones. One of the most important aspects of alleviating separation anxiety at night is to create a sleep space that is conducive to sleep and where your toddler feels safe and secure. So, you need to ensure that the sleep space is comfortable, cozy, and dimly lit. Use a nightlight, especially if your toddler has a fear of the dark. And the thing that I've found works really well is to give them something else to focus on when you have left. Now, this could be a ceiling fan or audiobooks. And finally, offer them a lovey to keep them company and for them to focus on that when you have left. When dealing with separation anxiety, it's important that you avoid your toddler becoming overtired. Overtiredness will sabotage anything that you are trying to do in overcoming the separation anxiety itself. So you need to ensure that your toddler is getting enough daytime rest, whether that be in the form of naps or quiet time. If you're experiencing a hyperactive toddler at the end of every day, chances are they are overtired. And if you'd like to learn how to break that cycle, then watch this video. Sleep training can be a very effective way of helping your little one cope with separation anxiety at night, but it's important that you choose the right technique. Gentle methods such as the chair method or promised return work best. They reinforce your toddler's trust in your reliable presence while giving them the skills to learn how to cope with being on their own when you say goodnight. I have put links to helpful resources below to help you learn how to implement those methods successfully. Finally, teach your toddler separation anxiety coping skills during the day. Separation anxiety at night typically goes hand in hand with separation anxiety during the day. So, giving your toddler opportunities to practice separations during the day can often ease the separation anxiety at night. But how do you do this? Firstly, and most importantly, never ever sneak off. Have a goodbye ritual and always return when promised. Sneaking off just undermines your toddler's faith and trust in you to return when you say you will. Practice goodbyes during the day by leaving your toddler with trusted caregivers for short periods of time. Teach your toddler to play independently. This can be letting them play alongside you to begin with, and then gradually, when it's safe, leaving them for short periods of time in another room, popping in and out to check on them. Give your toddler a felt heart that they can put in their pocket and say it will keep them safe until they see you next. Play games like hide and seek and playing under the blankets with a torch in the dark to address those fears in a playful way. And finally, read books about separation anxiety. I'm a great believer in using books to help children deal with any insecurities they might be having. Remember, your understanding of your toddler's separation anxiety is paramount, but so is your consistent and reliable support in order to help them understand how to cope with it. Dealt with patiently and consistently, separation anxiety can be a passing phase and not a long-lasting habit. Don't forget to download the Bedtime and Nap cheat sheet to establish those all-important bedtime routines, and to check out the helpful separation anxiety resources linked below. I would love to hear about your experiences of dealing with separation anxiety and what's worked for you. And if you are dealing with any bedtime behavior issues, then drop a comment below. I read every single one of them, and I may address one of your questions in a future video. Thank you for watching.